I would love to hear you go on a rant. And I love your Gil rants, and I love the words you make up, like, intertwangling and intertwining from the fuzz speech. Let's have a conversation about emotions and consciousness, and especially with your background in ethics and all of those things. I would love to hear.
We are literally scribing our emotional life onto the text of our body. And that's what we do. In other words, I mean, my job, I read it, right? I read the body. It's my textbook. It's each textural layer is another chapter in this book that we scribe throughout a lifetime with our emotions, with our passions, with our thoughts, with our resistance to our emotions, right? So all of these things are taking form, literally coming into form. Our body is our emotional life coming into form. That's how we specify it. That's how we make it ours, is the emotional life that we live or refuse to live, through this vehicle. And so every movement that we move, every breath that we take, right, is given shape by our emotional life. It can't not, because the emotions are literally the moving out into space of sensation, right? So there's a one-to-one relationship between our emotional life and our bodies and the way we experience them specifically. So if I'm frustrated, right, and you're looking at me, you can see it. You can see the changes in my morphology. You can see the changes in the way that I hold my body in space, in the way that words come out, the way my voice is altered, the way my face, my physiognomy is transformed by that frustration, or by that love, or by that joy, by that anger, right? All of these things are bodily expressions, this ex movio, emotion, ex movio, to move out from what? Out from the body into the space around us. And then that space around us is circumscribing that movement. So our emotional expression is circumscribed by our culture, by the rules of our particular family, the rules of our church or our library, right? And our social context of what it means to walk down the sidewalk in a proper way in our culture, right? It looks a certain way. If it doesn't look right, we all notice it, right? So, but it might not be a match for your emotional life.